All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessing to the whole elect of Israel. And the title of the lesson is going to be, But the World to Come for Few, all right, which is after the second Esdras chapter in the first verse, which I'm going to go ahead and read. Second Esdras chapter 8, verse 1. And he answered me, saying, The Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few. All right, this world now today is for many. Okay, everybody can, in their own right, so to say, be a king or a so-called queen, okay, or a prince or a princess, okay, because this world is made for many. Okay, everybody has nice cars. Everybody, can have the, nice houses and so on and so forth, nice things, all right, because they're attainable in this world, all right. It's a possibility, all right. All these other heathen nations, they have their dominion, okay. The so-called Chinese, being the Moabites, so-called Arabs, the Ishmaelites, all right, the so-called East Indians, the Elamites, all right, and the so-called white people, all right, the Edomites, okay. They have their own set rulership, okay, and they all, like it says, it's been made for many. They have their resources, they have the riches, and they run the world, according to how they want to run it, okay, which ultimately in wickedness, all right. So, and the wickedness of this world is plenteous, okay, all right, and that's why in order to prosper in this world, you have to be wicked. But nonetheless, all right, this world now is for many. Just giving some examples, okay, which you can think on your own head, okay. It's not hard to understand. This world that we live in now is for many, okay. But continue, but the world to come for few, okay. So going into the kingdom of heaven, okay, the world to come is for few, all right. The kingdom of heaven only belongs unto the Israelites, okay, which is the Lord's portion, okay. The Lord's people, his people, all right, was the only people promised the kingdom of heaven, all right. Nobody else, all right. So here in this heaven, again, this world was made for many, but in the kingdom to come, the heaven to come, the everlasting kingdom is only for few, all right. So I'm go ahead, of course, precept upon precept, the second Esdras chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all creatures, of him came we all, and the people also, whom thou hast chosen. So every person on this earth goes back to a particular progenitor, all right, a seed line, all right. And going to the ancient times, in today's, it still holds place, okay. There's three classifications of men on the earth, all right. You have the children of God, the children of men, and the children of the wicked, all right. So these are three categories, all right, and they all have their seed line, all right. The children of the wicked is Esau and the Edomites, okay, and ultimately going back to Cain, all right. And then the children of men is the other heathen nations, okay, and then the children that whom the Lord have chosen, okay, is it's like it. The seed that the Lord has chosen goes to who? The people of the covenant, all right, the promise, all right, being through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay. And Jacob's name later changed to what? To Israel, all right. So therefore the Israelites, okay, being after his sons, okay, being the patriarchs, all right, 12 patriarchs, all right. But continuing, all right. So as Adam come we all, okay, and also whom the Lord have chosen, okay. So there's a difference, okay. The Lord divided the sons of Adam, okay, according to the lot of his inheritance, okay, according to the children of Israel, all right. It's verse 55. And all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Right. The world was made for our sakes. OK, so going into other heathen nations, you were made for our benefit, to serve us as slaves. All right. And that's how they said it was supposed to be. All right. But of course, the Lord had his own story. OK, that had to play out according to prophecy, us falling. All right. To whereas us now being risen up. OK, to our proper state. Okay, as you said, as you said, Slaka, as the scriptures say, the world is made for our sakes, okay, for our benefit, all right. But continuing, 56. As for the other people, which also come from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but like unto spittle. Okay, so they're not important. Okay, and that's likened the abundance of them as a drop that falleth from a vessel, so not regarded, not important. All right. You're not worried about a drop of water compared to a whole vessel of water. Okay, it's just one drop. Okay, and that's how the Lord looks at you, other heathen nations. Okay, but as we are in today's time now. You guys rule over us because we sin against our Lord. All right. But that's why the Lord said, why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? Okay. The Lord set you guys up for our punishment. Okay. Not for you because the Lord chose you. All right. The Lord's ultimately using you. Okay. That's what you're for. You're a servant. You're to be used. Okay. And now is the time we're coming into where you guys are getting brought down. All right. And the Lord's people are getting risen back up. Okay. Because that's what it's been intended for in the first place. Okay. And that's how it's always been. That's how the story's always been. Okay. But again, it's just us. We have to fulfill our punishment because we're in trouble. All right. We have to be punished for our iniquities. Okay. But again, the Lord chose us. All right. So this is Jeremiah 10:16. The portion of Jacob is not like them. All right. The portion of Jacob is not like you other nations. Okay. For he is the form of all things, and Israel is a rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. So, like a father, you give on your inheritance to your son. That's how it is with us, because we are the sons of God. Okay. So the Lord made the heavens, the earth, everything in abundance in existence. All right. It belongs unto him. So that means, therefore, what? It belongs unto his sons. Okay. That's just how it works. All right. And first and foremost in line, of course, is Yahushai, okay, being the first son. And then the rest of the 144,000. All right. Which made the world in the first place. Okay. So you heathens are raging over something that you have no partake in. Okay. You didn't make nothing that you stand on. Okay. You're borrowing it. All right. Because we're in trouble. All right. But this earth and everything in existence, it does not belong unto you. Okay. It belongs unto the Israelites. Okay. Under Yahweh Shemashai. All right. So here's Deuteronomy 32:9. The Lord's portion is his people. Right. The Lord's portion, Yahweh Shemashai, is his people. Possessive, his people. It didn't say all people. Okay. When the disciples, when in the book of Acts, asked Yahushua, when will thou restore again the kingdom to Israel? Yahushua wasn't like, it's for everybody. He said pretty much it's not, you don't need to know when it's going to be restored. It's just, just pretty much wait. All right. But the point was, the kingdom is going to be restored to Israel. All right. When the righteous are in authority. All right. Right now, the wicked is in authority. Okay. So that's not, this is their heaven. This is wickedness' heaven. All right. But this is not what the Lord delights in. Okay. He delights in his people because his people are righteous people, a peculiar people, a people, made for himself. Okay. And it's you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay. You heathen nations have stole our identity. Okay. But you are not the Lord's people. Okay. And time now is showing that you are not the Lord's people. You are a fraud. All right. And the Lord's going to ultimately choose his people. That's why the Lord said, then should I know who am I chosen. Okay. But here, this is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Okay. So choose his people. Okay. It didn't say he's going to choose everybody. It said his people. All right. So, those that are left from all this hell is going to really come to pass. Heaven belongs unto them. Okay. And that's, we just read, the Lord going to have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. Okay. And this go around, all right, being the Israel of Israel, being the elect of Israel, all right, being the first fruit of the kingdom, all right, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them. They shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. So you other heathen nations, okay, you're going to be our slaves, okay, and you're going to love it. Okay, it sounds harsh, but it is what it is, right? You're going to serve us. All right. And you're going to love it because when the righteous are in authority, people are going to rejoice. Okay. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and shall rule over their oppressors. So we're oppressed by every single nation on the planet earth, and chiefly the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay. So you're going to get your payback. All right. That's what you call recompense. All right. You're going to get your payback for all the evil things you've done to come up against us. Okay. That confederacy in Psalm 83rd chapter. For us not to remember who we were and ultimately to further our affliction and to try to ultimately turn us away from our powers that the Lord rejects us and destroys us, that's going to be required on your own head. Okay. And Esau, he's not going to repent. He's not going to feel sorry. You heathen nations, you'll get it. Okay. And then eventually you'll be able to spread your wings, so to say. Okay. Not, of course, have your own dominion. Okay. You're going to be under subjection under the so-called Latinos, Negroes, Native Americans. But you're going to have your own inheritance. Okay. But Esau, Edom, the Lord said, I laid your heritage waste. Okay. You're going to be ultimately cut off and destroyed. Okay. For the violence against your brother, Jacob. All right. So, let me get this is, This is Exodus chapter 19, and I'll start at verse 3. And Moses went up to the Most High. Yep, and Moses went up onto the Most High, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thou shalt say to the house of Jacob and to the children of Israel, which are the same people, Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings and brought you unto myself. So after the Exodus, okay, was what? The promised land was promised. Okay, so that's what's going to happen here again in so-called America, in modern-day Egypt. Okay, when the Lord delivers us, okay, those will be part of the first fruit of the hopeful elect. All right, we're going to be what? Brought into our own land, okay, which is the Holy Land, all right, and ultimately the earth as a whole, okay, because wherever we are, that's the kingdom of heaven, all right. So when we journey off into other galaxies and planets, the kingdom of heaven is there because the kingdom of heaven dwells within us, all right. So the kingdom of heaven is a people, okay, because that's why the people make the experience. Okay, so right now we're in hell because the devil's in rulership, so we experience hell. All right, but when the kingdom of heaven is established in the righteous on authority, that's that's our kingdom of heaven because that belongs unto us. Okay, that experience, the inhabitants make the experience of the earth. Okay, so again, the kingdom of heaven is a people before it's a place. All right, so I'm gonna read again Exodus 19:4. Ye have seen what I have did unto the Egyptians, and how I bear you on eagle's wings and brought you onto myself. Okay, so that makes you think about Daniel's second chapter. Okay, going into what the last kingdom that's in rulership before the kingdom of heaven is established. Okay, and that's why what is it? Daniel's second chapter, 44. In the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, and it shall break in pieces and consume all these nations, and it shall stand forever. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. Okay, that's what is happening. Okay, this is prophecy. All right, so the Lord is going to deliver his people and set them up in the kingdom, set them up in their own land. Okay, which is the kingdom of heaven. All right, the curse is going to be off of us. Okay, and the Lord's going to be dealing with us whole 100%. Okay, especially again because we're coming to that second covenant, we're going to be perfect. All right, we're not going to sin no more. All right, verse 5. Exodus chapter 19, verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. Exactly. Okay, so that means that an inheritance belongs unto us. All right, like they say, a God-given right. That's our God-given right. Okay, because we are the children of God. Okay, so he says, if you keep my covenant, okay, and obey my voice, all right, you're going to be a peculiar treasure. Okay, the treasure is the kingdom of heaven. Okay, but going into us being perfect, that second covenant, all right, Jeremiah 31:31, all right, well, the law's going to be, statutes getting hot. The law, statutes, and commandments going to be on our inward part. All right, we're not going to have to worry about this no more. Okay, that's what's going to lock us in forever. Okay, because we're going to be perfect. All right, and that's what the Lord set up. Okay, there's no room for you other nations. I'm sorry. All right, you'll be in the kingdom of heaven, but it doesn't belong to you. All right, it's verse 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests in the holy nation. Right, a kingdom of I just read a kingdom of kings and kings. All right, princes. All right, priests in the holy nation. All right, and again, that's prophecy. All right, and that's what's happening right now, as we see happening in these last days. This is playing out for the setup for the kingdom of heaven. All right, these are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. Okay, so the children of Israel. It didn't say to everybody. Okay, these words pertain to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And I say so-called, but that's the proverb and Bible we've been given. The Lord's coming back to save Israelites. Okay, we say so-called because, again, we fell from our heritage. All right, but that's that connection. All right, we are those people. All right, so I'm gonna close out here. 2 Ezra chapter 2 and verse 10. All right. Thus saith the Lord unto Esdras, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel. All right. Continuing. Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I have prepared for them. Okay, the Lord's preparing a kingdom for his people. All right. They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. They shall neither labor nor be weary. So we're going to be in rulership and authority. Okay. Verse 13. Well, I'm gonna close out. Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Okay, the kingdom is already prepared for us. Okay, going into those what Revelation 21st chapter. All right, the great wall and high had 12 gates. On the 12 gates, 12 angels. The names written thereon, which are the names of the children, pretty much, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Okay, there's no gate for Moab, definitely no gate for Esau. Okay, he's gonna have to climb through a hole. Okay, to get to his little plantation spot. All right, but the point, the kingdom of heaven belongs on to the nation of Israel. Okay, again, going back to Tyler's lesson, but the world to come for few. All right, so with that, that's why we can't wait. We're anticipating this end of this place, because we want this place has to go down. Okay, we're waiting and hastening the day of the Lord, because we want a world full of righteousness. Okay, a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, and that comes with this place being destroyed. All right, with that, those words be edifying. Those words want to give our praise to Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace and blessings to all of Israel. Shalom.